GameStop, a video game retailer that survived digital downloads, became a meme stock, bought Bitcoin, and is now trying to buy eBay. I feel like this opens Reddit portfolio.
Buy.
You said that about Reddit.
And I was right. We haven't established that yet. Can everyone stop investing for 30 seconds? The numbers are genuinely weird.
We haven't established that yet.
Can everyone stop investing for 30 seconds? The numbers are genuinely weird. GameStop did 835 million of sales last quarter, up 14%. Operating income went from an 11 million loss to 143 million profit. Gross margin jumped from 34.5% to almost 41%.
Thank you. Buy.
I wasn't finished. Net income was $390, but 268 million came from an unrealized gain on its eBay position. This is increasingly less a retailer and more Ryan Cohen's investment fund with a GameStop attached.
That's not necessarily an insult. They have nearly $9.7 billion across cash, securities, collateral, and digital assets. Management literally says capital allocation is now one of the company's 2 strategic pillars.
Wonderful. So we're paying public market prices to invest in a man who uses a video game stop as a hedge fund. Except the video game stop is improving. Collectible sales grew 65% and are now 42% of revenue. Hardware fell, software fell. They're replacing a dying category with trading cards and collectibles.
That's the part I like. They closed 727 U.S. stores last year, cut SGAA 11%, and the remaining stores become trading card shops, authentication points, trade-in locations, and potentially logistics structure.
Which is why eBay suddenly makes more sense.
Explain.
GameStop now owns 9.8% of eBay. Cohen offered roughly 56 billions to buy the whole company. eBay told him, politely translated, absolutely not. Neither credible nor attractive. I admire the efficiency. But a partnership could actually be interesting. eBay has the marketplace. GameStop has roughly 1,600 US stores. Both want more collectibles and trading cards.
An online marketplace plus physical authentication, trade-in, and fulfillment points. That's at least a strategy.
Or an extremely expensive way of admitting the original business has no growth story.
The original business doesn't need to be the growth story. That's the point.
No, that's the story shareholders tell themselves when they don't want to value the business they actually own. I disagree. If collectibles are already 42% of quarterly sales, the transformation isn't hypothetical anymore.
But don't ignore the financing. GameStop has over $4 billion of long-term debt, mostly zero-couch convertibles. Cohen raised enormous amounts of capital because the stock itself became a strategic asset. That's clever, but dilution isn't magic money.
Vibe adjust cost of capital.
So what are we buying? Retailer, collectibles network, or Ryan Card SPB with fluorescent lightning?
That's precisely why I'm out. The core business is structurally challenged, the valuation depends on capital allocation we cannot predict, and management is trying to acquire a company many times GameStop's size. No buy.
Buy, but not because of gaming. The collectibles pivot is producing measurable result useful again.
Buy. Option matters when you had your team explicitly willing to redeploy it. The balance sheet is powerful, but we're earnings flatter the underlying operation because of investment gains. I need a valuation that compensates me for core and risk. Buy, obviously.
Laird, I don't think this is really an investment in GameStop anymore. It's an investment in whether Ryan Card can turn a cultural accident into a capital allocation machine. I don't know if that's brilliant or insane. Finally, an analyst willing to admit uncertainty. No buy. The transformation is real enough to watch. Collectibles are working, costs are down, the balance sheet gives Cohen extraordinary optionality. But we're being asked to underwrite the next thing he does before we know what the next thing is. If the eBay partnership creates measurable economics, or the collectibles business proves it can carry the operating company, we revisit. Until then, I am not buying a video game retailer, a Bitcoin treasury, an eBay activist position, and a blank check acquisition strategy in the same trench coat.
Sensible.
Cowards.
Meeting adjourned.